So one of the things, a lot of times we get called in because people have an outdated looking home, or a lot of times there's a need. They've got siding falling off a home. You know, they've got a loud woodpecker knocking that's created a home for its family. And a lot of times they say, you know, I don't really know where to start. I don't really know what to do. One of the cool things I like doing nowadays, technology's come a long way from, 30 years ago when I first got in the industry. And the idea of renderings, or the idea of looking at a home and seeing what you can do with it is changed immensely. So the technology we have these days, and it's available to most contractors. So again, one of the things when you're talking and dealing with contractors, if you choose the right contractor nowadays, they should be able to get you what your home's gonna look like before you've paid all the money to get the home done. But one of the cool things that we've got right now is I can actually take the picture of the front of someone's house. And then what we can do is through AI, within seconds, I can have hundreds of options of what they can do to their house. Typically, none of them are realistic from a perspective of everything that AI does to the house. But what it typically does is it starts to spark the imagination of the homeowner to see kind of what's possible with their home. And I think that's the most fun part of the job and working with our homeowners, is when they actually sit back and say, wow, I didn't think I could do that with my house. So, I tell a story to a lot of people. There was one homeowner, before I went into her home, I took a picture of the home. We uploaded it into the AI and it spit out 10, 12, 15 different looks. So when I went in, she had let me know on the phone that she wanted to do some work, but she didn't really know what she could or couldn't do with a home. So when we went inside, she explained some things that she'd like to do, but she didn't know what was possible. So I opened my computer and I showed her the 15 renderings of her home. And she said, see, all those look fantastic, but you can't do that with my house. And then I pointed out to her, well, it was her house. And that's what these programs allow you to do, is at least look at your home in a different light. And then what I tell people a lot of times too is, one of the best things that you can do is you can go around your neighborhood, or you can drive around to new home areas or different home areas and take pictures of what you like. What ends up happening, you'll notice, you'll take 15 or 20 pictures, then you go back and look at those pictures and you'll start seeing trends in the pictures you took, either colors, design styles, different things that obviously really appeal to you. Working with a contractor like myself, then what you can do is you can share those styles, and then again, we can go back and actually use updated technology to then put those styles on your home to really help you kind of design. It is really one of the most fun parts of the job now, is utilizing the technology with the homeowners to really sit back and understand kind of their risk tolerance isn't the right word, but maybe how bold they are, how willing, what they're willing to do on their home. Do they want to stay traditional? Do they want that front door that really pops? And the great thing about these technologies is it can be as simple from a window project. Everything else on the house is staying the same, but you want to know how a black window is going to look with your current house, your current roof, your current brick, right through to a full reside, remodel, where we're actually redesigning the home, painting the brick, adding a portico, putting an outdoor living space on the back. It really, the new technologies and the affordability of these technologies have really let contractors like myself be able to work very quickly with the homeowners to at least get them to a place where they start getting excited and understand what they can do with their space or their home. So I would say the first thing to do is call a contractor that's had some experience, that uses these technologies. Now, if you know what you want to do, again, same thing. If you've got some great ideas and you think you know what you want to do, then you can call a contractor that can then put that in these programs or these technologies so that you can then see them right on your existing home. Again, I would even tell you, within the last year or two, the technologies have changed so much just in the last year or two, that they really are allowing almost picture perfect renderings of your home change with the new modern products. So it's really a lot of fun, and I think from a homeowner perspective, really opens their eyes. Most times now, part of our design process with our clients is we actually go through that and we agree and we end up signing off on the renderings so they know what they're getting when we're finished the project. So again, it's not only has it helped from a visualization standpoint, but it also really helps the homeowner understand, hey, this is what my expectation should be at the end. So it's been a great tool all around that.